Namaste and welcome to the 20-minute guided yoga practice about the Yamas and Niyamas. Today's practice is inspired by the first two limbs of yoga in the Eightfold Path of Patanjali, the Yamas and the Niyamas. Guidelines for living an ethical, harmonious and mindful life, both on and off the mat. If you're not familiar with the Yamas, Niyamas, or the Eightfold Path, I've included a link below where you can learn more about these timeless teachings. Let's explore how these principles can guide us as we move through our practice today. Let's get into a comfortable seated position, resting your hands on your knees or in your lap. And close your eyes or soften your gaze. Take a deep inhale through your nose and a slow exhale through your mouth. Allow yourself to fully arrive here on your mat. Let's begin by inviting Ahimsa or non-violence into our practice. This means practicing with kindness and respect for your body and mind, and let go of any need to force or push today. Instead, move with care and with love. I'm going to start with a breath exercise, Nadi Sodhana. It's an alternate nostril breathing. Open your right hand to bring your index finger, your middle finger, and the ring finger towards your palm. Keep the thumb and little finger open. Now close your right nostril with your thumb and inhale gently through the left nostril. Then close the left nostril with your ring finger. Release the right nostril and exhale. Continue this pattern for a few breaths, alternating sides. So you inhale through the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale again, right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale, left nostril. Inhale into your left nostril. Close that nostril and exhale through your right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Now continue on your own. Take your time with the breath. As you breathe, reflect on Satya or truthfulness. Let your breath flow naturally without any judgment or manipulation, honoring your true self within this moment. And we slowly coming back to our normal neutral breath, letting the breath flow naturally in and out through the nostrils. And take a moment here. From here, we are coming onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide and ground through your palms. Inhale to drop your belly, to lift your chest and gaze forward. This is the cow pose, Vijilasana. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin and draw your belly into cat pose, Marjaryasana. And now move slowly and mindfully with your breath. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your chest and gaze forward. Exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin and draw your belly in. Continue in your own pace, in your own breath rhythm. As you flow, consider tapas or self-discipline. This gentle movement is building energy and preparing your body for the practice ahead. From here, let's come into a child's pose, Balasana. So sit back on your heels, bring your big toes to touch and stretch your arms forward. Rest your forehead on the mat. If this feels uncomfortable, widen your knees or place a pillow under your hips. Take a moment to embrace Santosha or contentment and notice the support of the earth beneath you and feel gratitude for this time you have given yourself. We're getting up, slowly coming standing at the top of our mat. The feet hip width apart and press evenly through all four corners of your feet. Roll your shoulders up, back and down and lift through the crown of your head. Feel the stability and integrity of this pose. Reflect on Satya, truthfulness. Can you stand here as your authentic self without trying to be anyone else? Let's do a sun salutation. Round one. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. Inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Exhale, step back into a plank and lower to the mat, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest into Cobra. Exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. Let's stay here for a breath or two, noticing your effort and embodying tapas or discipline. Let's inhale, step forward again to the front of the mat. We lift halfway up, inhale. We exhale, fold, and then inhale, we rise to standing, arms overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. Let's step the feet wide apart and turn your right toes forward and your left toes slightly in. Bend your right knee, keeping it over your ankle and stretch your arms wide. Feel the strength of the pose. reflect on asteya or non-stealing. Be present with what is yours, your energy, your space, and your moment. From Warrior 2, flip your front palm, reach up and back, resting your back hand lightly on your leg. Feel that stretch and embody Santosha, contentment. Can you find joy in this simple, expansive movement? We are straightening now the front leg and reach your front hand forward. Then lower it to your shin or a block and extend your other arm up towards the sky. In this moment, consider brahmacharya or moderation. Find balance, not too much effort, not too little. Breathe into the steadiness of this shape. Now let's come back into Warrior 2. And from Warrior 2, we are coming back into our mountain pose, Tadasana. Again, stand at the top of your mat and keep the hips, keep the feet hip width apart. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forwards. Head and shoulders relaxed. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, step into plank. Stay here for breath in and exhale, chaturanga, lower to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest into cobra or this time into an upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into a downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath or two. Again, notice and embody your discipline, your tapas. And then inhale, exhale, push a little bit more into your hands so you can bring your upper body more against the upper thighs, or more towards the upper thighs. Inhale, step forward, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, standing arms overhead. And exhale, hands to center. Take a moment and breathe. If you want, close your eyes for a very little moment. Now we step the feet wide apart again. This time we keep the left leg in front. And we turn the left toes forward and the right toes slightly in. Bend into your left knee and keep the knee over your ankle to extend your arms wide. Warrior 2. Feel the strength of this pose and reflect again on asteya, the non-stealing. Again, be present and be here with what is yours, your energy, your space, and your moment. From here, we flip our front palm, we reach up and back, resting our back hand lightly on our back leg. We feel the stretch and we embody Santosha again, finding joy in this simple, expansive movement. We are straightening the front leg and we reach the front hand forward and then lower it to the shin or a block, or maybe bringing the hand on the floor to extend the other arm up towards the sky. In this moment again, feel brahmacharya, feel your moderation, feel your balance, and breathe into the steadiness of this shape. Beautiful. Come back into Warrior Two. From Warrior Two, we are coming back standing at the top of our mat. We inhale, we lift the arms overhead, and exhale, folding forward. Let your head hang heavy here, grab your shoulders, and just hang loose here. From here, we want to come into a seated position where we extend our legs. Inhale, now lengthen your spine, feel your lower part grounded. And then exhale, hinge at your hips and then fold forward. You can inhale to lift and lengthen your back and exhale to lean a little bit more forward over your legs, but make sure you're hinging from the hips. And then let your hands rest wherever they reach comfortably, maybe the shins, the ankles, or maybe you can grab your feet. Now here, reflect on Svadhyaya, just the self-study, and notice any sensations, thoughts, or emotions that arise, observing without judgment. Slowly take your time coming back up, and then vertebra by vertebra lie down on your back and hug your knees into your chest. Drop them over to the right, extending your left arm out, and turn your gaze to the left if it's comfortable. Take a few breaths in here and then switch sides. As you twist, embrace Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender. Let go of anything you have been holding onto and trust the flow of life. Let's bring the knees back to the chest and then drop them to the left, extending the right arm out and breathe. Coming back, bringing the knees to the chest. Make yourself as small as possible, bringing the forehead to the knees. And then slowly extend your legs out long, arms by your sides, palms facing up, and close your eyes. And try to relax completely. Allow the teachings of the Yamas and Niyamas to settle in your heart. Rest in the awareness that you have nurtured your body, your mind, and your spirit today. As you rest here, let's briefly connect with the Yamas and the Niyamas, bringing their essence into your heart. Ahimsa, non-violence. Rest in kindness toward yourself. Satya, truthfulness. Embrace your true self in this moment. Asteya, non-stealing. Appreciate what is yours without yearning for more. Brahmacharya, moderation. Balance your energy as you lie still. Aparigraha, non-possessiveness. Release any clinging to thoughts or outcomes. Saucha, purity. Allow your mind and body to feel clear and refreshed. Santosha, contentment. Be fully content with this peaceful state. Tapash, discipline. Honor the effort you put into your practice today. Svadhyaya, self-study. Acknowledge what you have learned about yourself today. Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender. Rest in trust and let go of any remaining tension. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And then slowly roll to one side and press up into a seated position, bringing your hands to your heart center and bow your head in gratitude. May the teachings of the Yamas and Niyamas guide you beyond the mat, helping you live with compassion, balance, and awareness. Namaste.